forgive me if I stutter through this, because I'm not good at speeches. But, but on behalf of my wife and I, we would like to welcome everybody for spending a special day with us, especially those who have travelled a long way, knowing that they're going to pay a fortune for a drink. It wouldn't be the same without yous, but it would be cheaper, just not the same. I am not going to lie. I wanted to get drunk for this part to get through it, but I've been under strict instructions. I am going to make the most of it because I have been told this is the last chance I will get to speak as a married man. Sadly, with all happy events, there's always some friends and family that are not here with us, but they're here with our hearts and thoughts. So could everybody please join me, Nicola and I, and raise a glass to people who are gone but not forgotten. Cheers. Cheers. I want to say thanks to my two big brothers and my best mate Kev, although I might regret saying thanks to Kev, as you will probably find out. Three of them have been a big part of my life, and I'm happy and proud that the three of them are up here with me. Also want to say thanks to Nicola's mum and her mental twin Danielle. Mental, if you've already met her. They're always there for Nicola, and I know they will always be there for me. So thank you for welcoming me into your family.
You're welcome.
I would also like to say all the bridesmaids, which there is a lot of them, just look amazing in green. Plus my dad, thanks for everything you do for me. I couldn't ask for a better person to follow an example of. Thanks, by the way, for giving me my first week off in 20 years. Now I have saved the best to last, my mum. To be honest, there is no words to describe how good a mum you are. So I want to just say thank you, and I love you so much. I would also like to give my mum and new mother-in-law a present on behalf of Nicola and I. Thank you for both, and thank you for everything you both do for us. Now on to my special bride. It's been 12 years in the making, but what a 12 years it's been. From me throwing you into the deep end and meeting everyone at once and drinking my Uncle George's house dry. To our trips away, whether it's Spain, Arica, Mexico or Liverpool. We have had a blast. Now that we have taken the next step, I am so excited to see what the future holds. You're my best friend, my soulmate, and I love you so much. I am one lucky guy. I can only thank God for turning that taxi around so that I could meet my future wife. I was really thinking of slagging you, but I realised I've got my whole life to do that. So I just want to say thank you for everything, and I don't know what I'd do without you. Could everyone please raise a glass to my lovely new wife? Anyway, I could talk all night about her, but I don't want to bore you. I have three guys dying to slag me, so let's get on to the funny speeches. Mine guys, what's that saying called? Be kind. Thanks everybody.
John's asked me not to try and be funny as his mum's here. So here goes. Just this a wee one, a funny one I remember last night. I remember a wee funny story about Sean when he was about 2.5 years of age. My job was to put him to bed and carrying him up the stairs, putting him into bed. He's like, oh, the stairs, going up the stairs. Going to put the lights out, go and leave the light. No, the light's going off. Back up the stairs, and put him in his bed. Please, don't put the lights off, don't put the lights off. No, you need to go to your bed, you need to get up in the morning. Just cranked the light off that second, and out of the darkness I heard, you bastard. So I didn't take offence, I stood outside laughing for about 10 minutes. So it was quite funny. That's 2 pages. It's the size of my letters, aren't right around. So 2 pages. I say I've always been very proud of Sean, but probably more today than usual because he's managed to talk a beauty like Nicola into marrying him. Sean used to live with me before he met Nicola, and I remember with a shudder how many times he would wake me up at 3 in the morning on a Saturday night with some lassie. They'd met in the taxi rank. It gets worse. A couple of times they were a lot older than him, and he used to complain to me. I swear to God, sometimes the house was like an old folks' home. Every Saturday night, these people turned up. They were all fucking about 60. He was about 25. He would say to me, why are you fucking moaning? Is it because they're older than me? I says, no son, it's because they stink of pish. Then I came home with then he came home with someone who seemed different from his usual choice. She was funny, smart, and she didn't speak a pish. That was 12 years ago. Well, last year they started planning their wedding, and we all went out for a meal and some drinks. After the meal, Nicola had a couple, I think too many, and she looked over at me, and she put her hand on my hand and kind of smiled, kind of funnily at me, and she says to me, would you like to take me up the aisle? I must say, I was a bit flustered. And I asked her, what would Sean think about that? She said, oh, it's his idea. It was only after Helen took me aside and explained that taking somebody up the aisle and walking somebody up the aisle is two fucking different things. Bad already committed, I said I would do it. So I had to go back and say I misunderstood the fucking question. And I could no longer do it. Talking about fucking mix-ups. I said, I'll not get caught like that again. Or so I thought. I was standing in the bar earlier, and Nicola comes running up to me, all excited, jumping up and down and shouting to me, do you want to see my ring? So that was another one. I composed myself that time. I says there's going to be a catch. Joking aside, as I said earlier, by the way, no, I'll not say that. Joking aside, as I said earlier, I'm very, very proud of Sean, and I'm so happy he's found Nicola. I actually think they're a perfect couple. So can we raise our glasses to the newly married Sean and Nicola Duffy?
Sean and Nicola. Brilliant, well done.
Sorry about that.
How long is this going for? Oh my God.
For anyone who doesn't know me, I'm Peter, Sean's older and wiser brother. We finally reached the part of the day we all get to see the groom sweat uncomfortably in his seat. That's right, I've been asked to give him the barbell. It's both an honour and pleasure to be standing beside Sean today as his best man. I'm pleased to see that he's finally taken a step towards growing up and making an honest woman of Nicola. Sean truly is a lucky man today. Nicola's a wonderful girl and she deserves a great husband. It's a good job you finally married her before she found one. I'd also like to say a big thank you to the bridesmaids. As you all agree, they've done a great job today and look absolutely fantastic. The role eclipse by Nicola herself, who I'm sure you agree looks absolutely stunning. I know the job as best man is to roast the groom, but I thought I'd leave it up to Kev, who's up next. Instead, I'm going to tell you about wee Sean growing up. I used to be quite the prankster when it came to my brothers, and there's one particular time it still makes me laugh. Picture this, it's 3 AM, wee Sean's fast asleep. I burst into his room full of excitement, turned on all the lights, and shouted him to get ready that we're going to Blackpool, and we're running late. His little eyes widened with excitement, he sprang into action, trying to get his clothes on. Once he was ready and had his wee backpack on, I climbed back into my cosy bed. David and I were rolling with laughter. Poor Sean just stood looking all confused. His wee lip trembled and he started green. I had to coax him back to bed before he grasped me in my mum. When he was wee, he'd sometimes go out in jobs with his dad John. One time I'm sure John hasn't forgotten about is when he went to measure up a John's brand spanking new van. The first time John had owned a new van, and it was his pride and joy. While John was in with a customer, Sean was left his own devices in the van. But instead of playing with his toys like he was told, he got a wild idea in his head to become a joiner just like his old man. Sean picked up a hacksaw that was down the side of the door and started sawing away at the steering wheel as fast as he could. By the time John returned, Sean had turned the one smooth steering wheel into what looked like a block of Swiss cheese. And I'm sure all you know John, so you can imagine his face and what came out of his mouth when he seen it. Sean ended up with a sore arse and was now allowed back out in jobs for a while. You've got to give Sean some credit though. He still pursued his passion for joinery, despite a really bad start. As Sean grew up and went through primary school, he found a love for Michael Jackson. Many will even have witnessed his impressive moves firsthand. But have you ever wondered how he went from an MJ fan to an MJ backup dancer? In his high school days, Sean would often stay with John. John had a PC set up in a small office off the hallway, and at the end of that hallway was a full-size mirror. Sean loved it, his very own dance studio. When he thought no one was around, he would watch Usher videos on YouTube. With the videos played in the mirror as his trusted dance partner, Sean would repeatedly start and stop the video until he'd mastered each dance move so as to impress the girls. He'd spend hours doing this, not realising her sister Jade would be watching her not-so-cool brother, while laughing hysterically and telling everyone what he was up to. It's a shame camera phones weren't a thing back then. So Sean, can't wait to see you up on the dance floor later, strutting your stuff. Sean's celebrity love doesn't end with Michael Jackson. He secretly has another crush that only a few people may know about. It became apparent to me just how infatuated he was when he started sending messages to this person on Facebook. Usually when he was mad at 3 in the morning. I would wake up on a Sunday morning to notifications of Sean's drunken attempts to reach out to his crush. They'd leave me in stitches as I tried to decipher his messages. Lucky for you lot, I even went as far as to take screenshots. Hope to have the perfect opportunity to share them with Sean's best man someday. And that day has finally arrived. So without further ado, I think it's time to reveal Sean's messages. Can anybody guess who it is?
Aye.
Okay. None other than Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. So the first message goes like, Dwayne, we all know how good you're doing. And to be honest, apart from Stone Cold, I'm your best fan. If you can smell what Sean is cooking, can I have a hell yeah, please?
Hell yeah!
Kiss, 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 kiss. Love you, Dwayne. Kiss, 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 kiss. So obviously I texted him right away, and when I read it, I gave him pelters. The following Sunday, I opened Facebook again. He's gone and done it again. My man, got heavy slagged about the last post, but I don't care. You're the best. LOL, kiss. I've actually got him here so you can see him. I've got the proof. Actual screenshots. Last month we took Sean to Hamburg for his stag do. We finally granted his biggest wish. Wearing a dress in public, complete with stockings and a blonde wig. Getting them all dolled up in the men's toilets of the pub was quite the experience. I couldn't help but think to myself, what if somebody walks in while I'm helping them pull up his stockings? It was definitely a memorable moment that we'll be laughing about for years to come. If you haven't seen the pictures, make sure you do, because we Shauna looked great. Sean made a rookie mistake on our holiday. He entrusted John with all his cash. Every time Sean wanted to buy something, usually vodka or beer, he had to beg his dad for permission like a wee boy. Please, Dad, I need more money. Well, John tell him, you're spending too much, slow down. It was alright when John decided to call it a night and Sean was left high and dry. We were all pissing ourselves watching Sean beg for more money. I've got a juicy secret to spill about Sean and the stag. Brace yourself, Nicola. On the first night of the trip, Sean never actually made it to his own bed. He went back to somebody else's room and shared a bed with them. Before you freak out, it wasn't a bird. It was only the tallest guy in the group, Mark, who stands a towering 6'4". Unfortunately for Mark, Sean didn't get the memo about personal space and spent the whole night spooning him like long lost lovers. Mark gave up trying to make him budge and just embraced the snuggle fest. It was definitely a funny sight to wake up to. The second night, Mark made sure to run to his room and lock the door before Sean could come in for another night of snuggling. There's so much more I could say about Sean, but our mum is here, and she'd probably kill me too, so I thought I'd better keep it clean. So to finish, I thought I would give Mr. and Mrs. Duffy some advice for their marriage. There are 3 words that you can say to your wife that will fix anything, and those 3 words are, fine, buy it. Nicola, a husband is like a tile floor. Lay it right the first time, and you can walk all over it for years. And Sean, the best way to remember your anniversary is to forget it once. One last thing, I've got a message I've been asked to read out. Hey Sean, it's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson here. Congratulations on your wedding day and thanks for being such a dedicated fan. Stay strong and keep cooking. Hell yeah, yours sincerely, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Here's to love, laughter and happily ever after. As Sean and Nicola start their new life, please stand and toast the new husband and wife. Mr. and Mrs. Duffy! Yay!
Thank you very much, here, Peter. Everybody's patiently waiting for me. Unfortunately, that speech has changed about 10 times. Oh, they say they save the best to last. And I've been warned. Right? Right, here we go. Oh, I can't talk about that. I can't talk about that either. Can't talk about that. Do you know what, folks? Just enjoy your night. No, wait, no, he's not going to make it that easy. Right. Me and Sean go way back, jumping about Govan, Crookston and Ralston when we became big boys. We jump about the tune. A lot of people didn't get Sean with a drink in him, but I do. I always felt I had to look after him. One night in particular, Sean kicked off with a couple of people. I'm telling Sean, get behind me, only to protect him. Sean's telling me, Kev, I've got this. Kev, I've got this. So I turned around and said to Sean, Sean, she's going to kick your balls. Right. Where am I? I've lost myself there. We have been best friends forever, and he's always there for me, and vice versa. And when he met Nicola, he was a lucky guy, and so was I. because it meant I had two good friends, plus Nicola's a better cook. And on that note, I hope you all enjoy and have that note. Hope everyone enjoys their dinner, because I know I'm going to. Fuck the fasting. Me and Sean are that close, we shared toothpaste. Well, Sean thought it was toothpaste. We were in Newcastle to get these suits, and that went horribly wrong. We were too excited about the night out. Sean's like that. Kev, you got toothpaste? I said, aye. It's in my bag. He started brushing his teeth, and he said, Kev, that toothpaste is pure stringy, man. And at that time I had a new tattoo, and I said to him, all right, is it really? Aye, it was nappy rash cream Sean was brushing his teeth with in the room. So that was it. Sean's brushing his teeth there with nappy rash cream, and he's like, no wonder it was fucking stringy. Right, this is a wee poem now for Sean. Got to try this now. I've had a few times attempts. As everyone knows, I'm no mean, and I've been told to keep this clean. But as everyone knows me here, there's Sean's family should have the fear. As this time is my perfect chance, me and Shawnee boy had a bromance. It all started when we were at school. I will admit, I was the biggest tool. We had a few laughs along the way, and I'm so honoured on this special day to share a few stories of the past. Oh my God, the years went fast. Remember the night I met a wee bird? I swear I'd done a bigger turd. I didn't realise she was Polly Pocket. Sean was telling me, Kev, you're a fucking rocket. The circus must have been in town, and that night I was a fucking clown. Do you remember the clown out The Simpsons?
Krusty?
No, well, the Govan version's your wee Rusty. He's like a brother, and I love him, even all the way he was a Tim. And although it wasn't a written law, we never fell out about the football. Do you remember I fell asleep in the bath? Jesus, that was a bloody laugh. It also was a bit of a sin, because wee Shawnee boy had to shite in the bin. True. He also was a bit of a rocket, because his favourite thing was his fish supper in his pocket. People would say we were a pair of loons, but wee Shawnee boy likes a wee spoon. He cuddled into my big carry back. Right, Shawnee boy, it's time to pack. Wee Rusty never took a tan, he is as white as his door-store van. I could go on and on about me and Sean's life, but now he has a beautiful wife. You're lucky I'm reading this speech, because you know I was a hard one to teach. I couldn't read and I couldn't write, but I knew I'd be alright on the night. Lift your glasses to the whole of the room, to the beautiful bride and groom. Sean and Nicola, I wish she's all the very best, but I'll no get rid of this big pest. And I do know that I'm a pie, but I will love you both to the day I die. To the bride and groom, everybody. You know what? Kept it good. You'll get the unedited.